And there it is. The dumbest shit I've seen on Twitter in some time. The thing that's kind of hilarious about this is they're gonna run with this kind of crap before it tanks. And of course, this is going to be, there's going to be people saying, "Oh, that's his het fragility. It's white fragility. Oh, these incels are just women hating whatever, and not all content's made for you." But when this show is failing on all forms, creatively, graphically, story wise, when it's like literally face planning out the gate, uh, they're gonna end up blaming incels anyway. That's the funny and ironic thing about this. So when this shit tanks, when it doesn't get the views, when it doesn't meet the quotas at Disney Plus, people they were gonna hear the same parroting shit we hear when anything woke Disney fails, right? Oh, it's these fucking incels, it's these white supremacists, it's these transphobes and homophobes that just aren't seeing our content. We can't figure out why people don't want to see our stuff. I don't know. Maybe put something out that's watchable, put something that relates to the original source material of the comic books. And just so you guys know over there at Disney Plus and whoever this stupid bitch is behind this content, who do you think originally that comic books were designed for? Yes, those incel nerd virgins. So it's not only are you alienating most your target audience, but you're alienating over half if they're male. There's gonna be a lot of people looking at this going, that's some pretentious horseshit. Fuck you. But hey, I don't know. Like, if I was a writer or a show like maker, I would want to create something broad and kind of draw in everyone and try and make a unified community of content that's entertaining, fascinating, that has good effects, good story. And I just wouldn't start off by alienating potential fans and shitting and pissing on the original fans and people who loved She-Hulk or the original comic books and graphic novels. I don't know. But this is wokeism. These people, who says these people were smart business wise, and they'll take any content, any comic book, any movies, video games, and they'll just ride that shit right into the ground. And then guess who's to blame? Incels and angry white people every fucking time. But it's never their fault, of course. It's society's and the patriarchy and incels' fault. And we all can predict how this is going to end, right, ladies and gentlemen? Mostly gentlemen, let's be fair. We all know how this is going to end. It's going to end an article saying why She Hulk failed. It's because of a strong female protagonist, and men don't want to see that. It's all these fucking men. I'm apparently repeating myself, but you get the point. With this woke bullshit culture, they'll insinuate insults and divide off chunks of their audiences, fan bases, and communities, but then act flabbergasted, shocked, shunned, and angry when things fail. And Bruce Banner is a tragic story. He gets exposed to gamma particles. He comes from a family, an abusive father, and I think he even seen his father kill his mother. But the biggest thing they can compare in She-Hulk, there was this one scene that I saw where she's saying, "Oh, you don't know what it's like to be catcalled in the streets." Oh well, fuck me. Sorry, princess, that a man found you attractive and went right. It's so asinine. The two are incomparable, and there's already some kind of fucking twerking scene. So you guys can enjoy your strong female protagonist by all means, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna predict this right now. We're gonna see all the articles. We're gonna see all the mainstream media posts. She-Hulk not getting enough views because of angry white incels or white nationalists or Nazis or some bullshit like that. Because, of course, again, to repeat what I've already said before, that's the big boogeyman. It's not shitty producing, shitty writing, or shitty CGI. No, 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 ladies and gentlemen. When in doubt, blame the angry white virgin. It's just works every time. And if I'm being 100% honest here, even if it was good, even if it did have good CGI, a good story, interesting plot, and all that jazz and the good stuff, I couldn't justify paying $12 to $15 a month to Disney. I fucking hate Disney. I hate the fact that Disney has taken every creative IP and just scooped it up and consumed it like an all encompassing fucking octopus that is just taking everything. A sole entity, a corporation is taking, perverting, and corrupting every creative license it can get its grubby little mitts on. And yeah, it's just out of principle, fuck Disney. And yeah, at this point, for me, comic book movies died a long time ago. And at this point, what Disney and Marvel is producing now is technically just perversions, shadows of the comic books I've read and the graphic novels I've looked at and grown up with. They're just perverse. It's like looking at zombies. Anything produced by Disney Plus or Disney at this point or Marvel at this point is just a perverse, shambling shell, a zombie. What we're seeing is zombified wokeism just shamble around in the streets. Uh, is if there's a second season to She-Hulk, will it be any good? Will they get new directors, new writers? Probably not. And even if that, it's definitely not worth supporting Disney. Like, fuck off. But anyways, yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. But hey, like, dislike, comment below. Might be some shit on screen. Check that out. If not, that's fine. There's some crap in the description. Don't want to check that out. That's fine too. See you next time.